Hello, hello! My name is Bjork, and this video is part of my Pretty Minecraft series, where I show you how to build functional farms that also look nice. Today I'm going to show you how to build a simple iron farm that will output about 240 iron ingots and 1 stack of poppies per hour, as well as an enclosing cottage that will look nice near your base. Now, if you just want to build the cottage, you can just skip the iron farm part and just build the building. Alright, so for the materials, you will need 108 deep slate brick stairs, 70 strip spruce logs, 54 deep slate bricks, 53 spruce planks, 51 spruce stairs, 46 stone bricks, 41 white terracotta, 32 azalea leaves, 27 orange terracotta, 20 smooth stone, 17 oak signs, 15 campfires, 14 dark oak fences, 14 flowering azalea leaves, 13 of any color carpet, 13 spruce fences, 13 string, 12 of any kind of slab, 11 dark oak trapdoors, 10 calcite, 10 spruce fence gates, 10 spruce trapdoors, 9 deep slate brick slabs, 9 spruce slabs, 8 dark oak fence gates, 7 dark oak slabs, 6 lanterns, 6 polished diorite, 5 of any kind of glass pane, 4 barrels, 4 polished black stone brick walls, 3 kind of any fence, 3 chains, 3 dark oak signs, 3 of any color bed, 3 water buckets, a bunch of chests, 1 door of any color, some flower pots, some hoppers, 1 lava bucket, and 1 soul sand. Alright, so this is the layout of the farm, and the dimensions are 11 by 14. So once you have found where you want to place this farm, come over to the first corner and we're going to go up 4 with some stripped spruce logs, and then we're going to go over 3 more, and then go up another 4, and then over another 3, and up another 4. And then we're going to come over to the other side and go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then over 3, and then up 1, 2, 3, 4. And then again in this final corner here. And then on these 2 sections here, we're going to go up 7. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and we're going to do the same thing over on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and then the same thing here, up 7, 6, 7. Okay, and then on both of the 2 tall sections, we're going to fill in the middle just like that, and then put another beam going across right here as well. All right. Okay, now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to fill in the edges here with smooth brick, just like this. Okay, and then on the exposed sections, just fill it in with the appropriate block, so spruce under the spruce, and then stone bricks throughout the remainder of this section here. And we will come back and we will texture all of this, but for now we're just going to fill it in with stone brick. Okay, so your farm should look like this. Now we're going to take some smooth stone and we're going to fill in this section here. So there should be a 5 by 4 section in here that is all smooth stone. Alright, and once you're done with that, we can add the floor in the building. But first, let's set out a 2 by 3 area in front of this section that will be empty, so just like that. And then you can fill in the rest of this space with spruce planks, or whatever material you want the floor to be made out of. Alright, so your farm should look something like this at this point. Alright, so the next part involves getting the villagers and their beds in place. So, place 2 temporary blocks against that column there, and then go over 1 and place 2 more, and then place 2 more right there. And then place beds facing that way, like that. And then place string, like so, or crouch and press on the sides like that, coming out 3. And then we're gonna put 3 more on the side of this bed here, and 1 in the middle there, and another 1 in the middle there, and then 3 coming out of these beds, I think. Yeah, that looks right. Okay, and then 1 more here, and then 2 more on the side of that bed. So you should have string surrounding all of those beds, just like that. Now you can place carpet on top of all of the string. Alright, so just like that. Now place temporary blocks leading up to the beds like that. So 1 there and 1 there. And it might be helpful to have another 1 here and here so the villager can get into the middle bed. Okay. Alright, so for this next part, we're going to get the villagers in their beds, and then we're going to set it up so they can't get out. So, make sure that you have some slabs of any kind, some spruce planks, and some orange terracotta. And now, we're just going to wait for the sun to set, and then we'll break the boats. Alright, so I think the sun has set enough, and if we break the boats now, they should go right into the beds. And of course not. Well, there we go, and oh my god. Okay, that one went into the bed. Alright, so if we break these ones now, they should just go straight into the other beds. Alright, perfect. So working quickly, take your spruce planks and put a line of them on top of the wooden pillars, just like that. Okay, now take your slabs and put a temporary one right there, and then add 2 more right over the bed, just like that, and then you can get rid of that, and then repeat that for the remaining 2 beds, so like that, and then 1 more. Alright, now take your orange terracotta and come over here to the sides and fill that section in there with orange terracotta, leaving 1 in the middle for a window. And then do the same thing over here on this side. And okay, we should be good. So now, if you sleep yourself and make it day again, we should have the villagers staying inside their little cells. Just like that. Perfect. Alright, so for the next step, you are going to come out 2 blocks from that middle bed there and replace that block with some soul sand. And then you're going to go up 2 temporary blocks, and then we're going to put trapdoors, any kind of trapdoors, against the sides of all of those blocks. Alright, and once you're done with that, we're going to come up 3 more temporary blocks, and then we're going to put a slab on top of that. And then you can put a temporary slab or any kind of block coming off of that, and then a trapdoor below that, and you can get rid of that, and then get rid of those 2 blocks actually, and then come out just a few more out of there. And then we're going to build a little line of temporary blocks just coming out this way, and then add some stairs just coming up there, so that you could like walk onto here. And so what's going on here is once the sun goes down, we're going to fetch a zombie, and we're going to get it to follow us up this little like path here. And then we're going to walk through here, and we can go under this trapdoor here because we are small enough, but the zombie cannot. So once it goes in, we're going to break some blocks and it'll fall down into this little section here. And speaking of this section, we're going to get rid of these 2 blocks, and then we are going to put a water bucket. it in there. So shift click. Yeah, and then it will fill with water, and then put that back up. Okay? Alright, so night has fallen, and I have put my game in survival mode. And so now we are going to try to find and fetch a zombie. So I also have a bunch of just blocks that I don't really care about that I can throw at the zombie to see if they pick it up so they don't despawn. Or you could just get a name tag if you have those. So yeah, let's see if we can find a zombie. Alright, so we have finally found not one, but two zombies. And I don't know if any of them are going to pick items up, but I do have some name tags. So let's see if we can get either of them into here. Alright, very good. Alright, so I think if we break that. Perfect. And then let's put another block just above there. And we need to put the name tag on him. Alright, perfect. Alright, once your zombie is in your little setup, you can get rid of all of these temporary blocks. And then what we're gonna do is we're going to put a little slab above his head, just like that. And then we are going to replace this with another slab, and then get rid of that. Alright, so let's get on with the rest of the build. So over here, add one more stripped spruce on the top of these sides, just like that. And then let's take some orange terracotta and let's fill in the side here. So 1, 2, 3. And then just leave a little hole in the middle, just like that. And then let's take some spruce planks and fill in this section here. Okay, and then we are going to put the doorway here. So fill in the two sides, just like that. And then take some spruce stairs. And we are going to put some stairs facing upside down, just like that. Okay, now get a door. You can use any kind of door. I just really like the jungle doors. I think that goes well with this color palette. So we're gonna put actually one of those like here. Alright, perfect. Alright, so next we're gonna come over to the side here and we're gonna put a barrel there so it's facing up like that, and then do the same over here. And now we're gonna go up 4 with our spruce planks, and this should actually be stripped spruce log, so replace that. And then we're gonna do the same over here, so up 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that. Okay, perfect. And now we're gonna do the same thing over here on this side. So let's put a barrel facing up there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that. And finally on this section here. Alright, perfect. Okay, so now we're going to come back over to this side and take some calcite, and we're going to build a big square basically. So you can get rid of that carpet and that string actually, and then come up, so it should fill in this entire section here. So that is 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Yeah, okay. 2, 3. Okay, and then let's texture it slightly. So let's put some polished diorite, like maybe here, and here, and here, and maybe some more right here. Okay, perfect. And then we are going to go to the inside, and we are going to take our barrels, and we are going to fill this entire section with barrels. So they should be just facing forward, just like that. Okay, perfect. So from the outside, it should just look like that. Alright, so now we're gonna do the roof. So take some spruce stairs and come over to this section here and put an upside down stair like right there, and then put a bottom stair coming off of it like that, put another stair on top of that, and then another stair coming off of that, and then take your spruce planks and then put one plank there, a stair on top of that, and then an upside down stair coming off of it. and then another spruce planks, one stair on top of it, another stair on the bottom. Okay, and we're gonna do that one more time. So spruce planks, spruce stairs, and then another stair on the bottom. Okay, and then we're just gonna go up with one more set of stairs. Okay, actually get rid of those two, and then an upside down stair, just like that. Okay, and now we're gonna do the exact same thing over here. So upside down stair here, stair coming off of it, one stair on top, and then one stair just like that. Okay, and then spruce planks, stairs on top, and then stair behind it, spruce planks again, and then stair on top, stair behind, and planks on top. Okay, so your roof should look like that. Now once you're done with that, just put a normal stair just like that, and then a stair off of it just like that, and then we're going to put a spruce trapdoor on top of that, and then take a chain and a lantern. So okay, and then we're gonna put one chain coming. Oof. Okay, we're gonna put one chain coming off of that trapdoor, coming down off of the trapdoor just like that. Okay, and then a lantern below that. All right, perfect. Okay, so now we're gonna repeat the same thing on the other side of the house. And first thing is actually replace this with a stripped spruce log. I should have said that earlier. But yeah, so now we're just gonna do the same thing over here.
Angus. Mama? Yeah? What do you want? Mama? Meow?
Alright, so next we're gonna finish the rest of the roof. So now this part is pretty easy. So you're going to take some deep slate bricks and deep slate stairs, and wherever there is a spruce stair, you are going to place a row of deep slate stairs, just like that. So we're gonna do the same up here. And wherever there is a spruce slab, or spruce planks, you are going to place a row of just regular deep slate bricks, just like that. Okay, and then just repeat that pattern until you've made it all the way to the top. Alright, now let's do the same thing on the other side. Okay, and on the top here, we are going to put some deep slate brick slabs. So grab one of those, and then just line the entire top with slabs just like this. Okay, perfect. Okay, so next we're gonna go in and we're gonna texture the roof. So grab some polished deep slate and some polished deep slate stairs. And let's start removing a few here and there. So maybe there, maybe two here, here. Alright, I like that. Okay, now let's do the same to the other side. Alright, I think that looks good. Alright, now we're going to come in with our white terracotta and we are going to fill in all of the spaces here. So wherever there is an opening, just put some white terracotta. Okay, and then we're going to leave room for a window right in the middle, right there. Alright, now let's do the exact same thing over on this side. Okay, and again, leave room for a window right in the middle, just like that. Alright, so now we can start putting details on the build. So come over to this section here and put a dark oak slab on the top, just like that. And then add a dark oak trapdoor to the sides, just like that. And then we're going to put dark oak fences coming off of both of those. And then we're going to put some dark oak stairs upside down, just like that. Okay, and then we're going to take some flowering azalea. You could also use moss or grass, whatever you like, and put that there, and then put a dark oak trapdoor beneath it. Okay, and then put a sign on top of that, and a glass pane in the window. Any kind will do. I just really like the white stained glass. All right, so now we're going to come down here, and we are going to put a dark oak slab on the top of that block, just like that. And then we're going to put slabs on the bottom of those blocks, just like that. And then we're going to put dark oak fences on either side. And then we are going to do the same thing with the upside down stairs on the bottom, just like that. Okay, and then again with the flowering azalea and the dark oak trapdoor beneath and a sign on top of that. Alright, so that should do it for the details for that side. Now let's come over here and we are going to do the same thing on the top over here. So dark oak slab and then trapdoors to the side and then fences here and here. And again some stairs below it. Okay, just like that. Again with the flowering azalea and the dark oak trapdoor and the dark oak sign. Oh, and the white stained glass in the window, just like that. Perfect. And I realized that I forgot to put glass in that window there. Alright, so that should be good. Alright, so let's add the details to this side of the build. So put a dark oak slab on the tops of these two windows, and then put some dark oak trapdoors to the sides, just like that. And we're going to take our fences and put them below there, just like that. And then we are going to come over to the front here and do the exact same thing. So slab and then trapdoor, trapdoor, and fence, fence. All right, now we're going to come over here and take our stripped spruce log and put one right there and another one right there. And then we are going to put our dark oak fence right there, and then fence gates going across it, just like that. Okay, and for the final details on this side, we are going to take some spruce stairs and put them upside down on the sides, just like that, and then take some spruce trapdoors and just put them right there. All right, and we also need to fill in the windows here with glass, just like that. And then again on the other side. Okay, perfect. All right, now over here, we are going to grab a chain and a lantern. And over here, we're going to put one chain coming out of that fence and then a lantern below it, just like that. And then over here, put one lantern right there, just like that. Okay, and then the next thing is to take some black stone buttons if you want. You could also use dark oak or regular oak, and then just put buttons right there, and that just adds a little bit of extra detail. Alright, so next you're going to want to come around to this side of the building and take some campfires, and from this block here come out 5 in total. And if you have fire tick on, you're going to want to quickly extinguish those. And then we're going to come out 6 more in total. 3, 4, 5, 6. And then again, extinguish those. Okay, and then come over here and connect those. Okay. Alright, now take your leaves, any kind of leaves. I just really like azalea, and fill in this section here. Alright, now you can take some flowering azalea, and we're just going to texture that slightly. Alright, so that should be good. Okay, now take your deep slate brick wall and place one of those here, and another one here, and then put spruce fence going all the way up to the campfires on both sides. Okay, then take your spruce fence gate and put them like that. And in the middle here, actually, you're gonna put spruce fence. Okay, and then put 3 more, actually, 3 more fence gates just like that. And then put a deep slate wall on the edge just like that. Okay, and then 3 more fence gates right there. Okay, perfect. Now take a lantern and you can put one here if you would like. Alright, so for the final details on this side, we are going to put a stripped spruce log on top of those 2 blocks right there, and then fence gates on the sides like that, and then fill in the middle with the, fence gates. And then you can put some black stone buttons, or whatever kind of buttons you used on the other side, on top of those, just like that. Alright, so for the next part, we are going to build the giant chute that the iron golems will go down. So villagers will lose track of iron golems when they are 16 blocks away from them. So that means that since they're standing basically 2 above this floor here, we need to go down 14 blocks. So you can check your Y coordinate, and for me that's 111. So I need to dig down to 97, I think. And just before you start digging down, just make sure that you either have your soul sand and kelp on you, because we will be digging a hole to go back up, or if you want to keep your collection area like down in the ground, just bring some ladders so that you have a way to get back up. Alright, well, let's get digging. Okay, so I am now in a hole that is 14 deep. So if we look up, see that the leaves are on the left side and the roof is on the right side. And we are going to set up our collection area going away from where the villagers are positioned. So dig out these 2 blocks here and then 1 more. And then we are going to dig 5 in this direction. So that is 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then you can either put your bubble column or your ladders here. So if you're doing the bubble column, replace that block with some soul sand. If you're doing the ladders, you can start digging up. And I think we're actually going to have to use the ladders to get up anyway, so let's just start doing that until we can see sunlight again. Alright, so this is where our items are going to come out of. So if you're using the soul sand, you can get rid of those ladders and you can put some water there. And let's go down here and get rid of these ladders as we go down. Okay, and you can put your first sign right here. Okay, and that should keep the the water from flowing out. So now you can take your kelp and put it here. And now we're going to place kelp as we go up all the way to the top. Okay. And you can either go back down there, or you could try to like bucket down through here. So alright, so coming in here, you can get rid of that kelp. Okay, and let's put another signpost on top of here. Okay, and actually let's get some torches so that you guys can see what we're doing. Okay, so this will be our soul sand elevator. Okay, so coming in here, put signs on each of the sides like this. And one more here. Like that, actually. Alright, so our lava should spread just like that. And now you can place a water bucket right there, and the water should flow in. So that all of the items dropped by the iron golem should go in there, and then come up here. Alright, now you can come over here to this little porch here, and first we are going to place some fence gates going along here. So one there, another one there, and finally there, and then open all of them. And then place water buckets in the corners just like that. So now, when the iron golems spawn in here, they should go right down that hole. Okay, and just to make sure that they don't go inside, we are going to put some glass up the sides like this, so you can get rid of those two carpets, and then build a block just like this. Okay. Alright, so next we're going to build our storage area. So come over here and you can cover this with one grass block, and then dig out two next to it, and then come out 3 total, just like that. Okay, and now we're going to dig down a few blocks. And just be sure to keep this block and this block covered. So we're just going to dig down in a little pattern like this. You don't need to dig down a specific number of layers, just however many double chests you want, and we can always expand this later. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some chests, and we are going to put chests, or double chests, like going all the way up to the top, just like that. If I can place them. Okay. And then we're going to take our ladders, and we are going to put the ladders going up here. But if you want to make this decorative, you can get rid of like the dirt and the temporary blocks, and you can put stripped spruce logs going all the way to the bottom, and then you can put ladders up to the top, just like that. Okay? And then we are going to take our hoppers. So grab some hoppers. And going down one by one, we are going to put hoppers going into the double chests. So like quickly get rid of these blocks, and then quickly try and place them there. So we should be able to reach. Okay, and we might have to go into the bottom here, just like that. Okay, perfect. And if you need to get up, back up, you can just place ladders. Okay. And now we are going to put a trapdoor on top of this hopper. So place a temporary block on top of the hopper, and then a trapdoor, and you can get rid of that and place another block back there. Okay, so now you can get rid of this. And you can put another trapdoor, or like probably some bushes would look best. So let's get some azaleas. Okay, so we're going to put a decorative azalea right there, and then let's put another block here so we won't get the water running out, and then we're going to put some upside down stairs on top of this chest, so put a temporary block there, and then your upside down stairs, and then get rid of that. Okay. Actually, yeah. Okay, so you can put one more water source block right there, and so what happens is the items will come up here and they will go into that hopper just like that. So now you can put the flowering azalea decoration back and maybe add a few more just so like you have a whole set of bushes there. So now our collection system should be fully functional. Alright, so I've gone ahead and I have spruced up our little hole with some spruce planks on all of the sides and the floor. And we can finish this off by putting another upside down stair on top of that chest, and then putting some grass blocks here, and then finally putting a trapdoor just on top of that ladder. So whenever we want to get our iron, we can come down here and just take it out of these chests. So finally, don't forget to put a torch or something down here just to light it up. Alright, so the final thing to do is to spawn-proof the entire area other than this little platform here, so that the only place iron golems will spawn is where we want them to. So, golems will spawn anywhere in the negative X and Z directions for 8 blocks, and in the positive X and Z directions for 7 blocks. So that means we are facing north right now. They will spawn within 8 blocks of the north and east directions, and 7 blocks of the south and west directions. So we basically need to spawn proof those entire areas. So the way that we can spawn proof these areas is to place leaf blocks or just bone meal the place, because golems are not supposed to spawn where there is grass or flowers. So you could go for this like English garden kind of look. You can also use farmland or path blocks because golems will not spawn on those blocks either. So just whatever of those options works best for you. Alright, so let me just demonstrate and measure out the amount of area I need to cover. So the villager can go as far as there, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that is the maximum that iron golems can spawn in that direction. And then we can go out another 8 in this direction, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And then we're going to go 7 in this direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that is the furthest out it can go. So let's count from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is that little glass block there. So yeah. Alright, so I did a bunch of work just spawn proofing this area. So this is the final look of what I came up with. So I surrounded kind of the spawnable area with these, this little sort of wall thing. And then I made each and every single block inside it some sort of non-spawnable block, so it's either flowers, farmland, grass, or bushes, or something like that. And then I made sure that like no sheep can get inside, because the issue with building near sheep is that they will eat grass, so if they were able to get inside that enclosure, it wouldn't be fully spawn proof. And I also made sure that like the blocks on the wall were all spawn proof as well, so they're either covered in flower pots or buttons. I also added some additional details, so there are lanterns on the edges of each of the like the corners of the roofs, and then I added this tiny little entranceway here, and I also built up the path so that it goes down from the village right to the front door of this build. So now that everything is in place, we can go inside here and we can get this ready to work. So first off, if there are any spots left on this floor that are not carpeted, go ahead and put the carpet down. Okay, so we should be good in here. And now you can remove all of these temporary blocks, and once the sun goes down, we should start getting golems. Alright, and final note before we let this run is we need to replace these blocks here with glass, because otherwise you could get iron golems spawning there. And we also need to put carpet or bottom slabs on top of this section here, and then we should be good. And I noticed that we already got our first iron golem spawning. So yeah,